Hello everyone, welcome back to another video. So in this video I'm going to be going over while loops, and so we're finally getting into loops. They're very useful for programming and you'll be using them a lot. So yeah, let's get into it. So what a while loop is, it's a loop that iterates until a condition is met. So, well, a condition is true. So let's make a variable. So local x equals 0. Let's just do this first. So while true, do. So it starts with the while keyword, and then a condition, and then do, and it'll end here. So I want it to print infinitely hello. So if you actually run this, it's gonna crash your studio because it'll run so fast that it'll just break your studio. So what you need to do to pause this is either put in a wait. So I'm gonna do that. So wait, right? So a wait is just self-explanatory. It waits, it pauses, it yields the script however many seconds you put into this. I like to use task.wait. So I'm gonna do one. So every second it should print hello in our output. So you can see here hello, hello, hello. So yeah, every second it'll print hello, right? Now what if we want this to eventually end? We don't want it to forever be in a loop, right? So we need to switch this, change this condition. So let's do local x equals 0. So let's delete this as well. So while x is less than 10, we can do print x and then x plus equals 1. So what this is saying, we're making a variable called x and we're setting it to 0. And so while x is less than 10, we can iterate. So we'll print x, so whatever x is, and then we'll add 1 to x. And it'll just keep going and going and going until finally it's greater than 10. So if we run it, I'm pretty sure it only goes up to 9. So 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So it stops at 9, right? And it's because of this operator, right? If we were to do greater than or equal to, it'll stop at 10. But since it's just less than or equal to, since it's just less than, it'll only go up to 9, 1 less than the number. So if you want it to go up to 10 or meet the certain number on over here, you should use less than or equal to. So if we were to run this, 0, 1, 2, and it'll stop at 10. Right? Because once it's less than or equal to 10, it'll break out of this loop, and we can see that here if we print the loop is done. So if we were to run that again, after 10 seconds, it should, when it hits 10, after, it will print the loop is done. So that will help us know when the loop is done. So yeah, right here, the loop is done. So we could also print this. So this is pretty cool. So while true do, we wait for the shortest amount of possible, and we print x. Well, let's do x plus 1. We do that. Plus equals 1. And watch what happens. It'll just count really fast. Infinitely. So it'll never stop. Which is pretty cool. Now, let's say we want to print my name 10 times. So local name equals ends. And let's do 1. And we want it to print my name, the name. And also while x is less than 10, so this will do it 10 times. It will print, let's change this to 1 and do that. It'll print 10 times. So if we run that, and it should print 10 times. Right, so yeah. I guess you could also make variables in here. Or you could do anything with loops, to be honest. So yeah, this is the basics of while loops. We could also, let's do something cool. Let's put in a part, right? So this is our part, and let's make it so it changes colors every time. So we want to get our part, local x equals 1. So we want to get our part, local part equals, reference it, so game.workspace.part. If you didn't know, you don't have to say game, we could just say workspace, but I like to go the extra mile and put in workspace. So print is not here anymore. I mean, name is not here anymore. So we can let's change the color. So part.brickColor equals brickColor.random. So every second until it hits 10 seconds, the part's color will randomly change into a different color. So if we were to run that, we could see that it'll change colors. Okay, why did it stop? Let's print x. Okay, so every second it's changing colors. So yeah. Now let's do this. Let's make it look crazy. Let's do that. Oh, that is super cool. Let's make it grow. So part.size equals part.size plus vector3 dot new, and let's grow it on 1 by 1 by 1. Actually, let's just grow it by, okay, and plus equals 1. So what this is saying is while it has not reached 10, while x is not 10, while x is less than or equal to 10, it'll iterate through this, and so we're gonna get the size, part.size. So this is basically saying the same thing, but okay, we'll do that. Part.size plus equals vector3.new, and so we're extending it on the x and the z, so it should look like a snake, pretty long, and we'll put it as well and add 1 to it. So if we were to run this, we could see that, okay, it's not a snake, but it's growing. Okay, I think I want to make it a snake. So let's do that. Okay, now it's growing like a snake. Okay, that's pretty cool. What about changing its position? Alright. Now it's moving. It's awesome. So basically that's pretty much it with while loops. You can do anything in between these two until a condition is not met, until the condition is false, and then it will break out the loop. Putting true in here will make it infinite, a forever loop, unless you use a break statement somewhere in this loop, which we will get into later. So yeah, that is the basics of a while loop. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I hope you learned about while loops. Next video, it's probably gonna be about what do you call it? Repeat loops. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I'll see you guys in the next one.